first, good compatibility, about 40 to 50% of the compatibility question is about the Yongshin. There's a wealth spirit dominant and mother spirit dominant. Let's compare those two. My purpose of this live stream is not about reading the chart and then just give you guys answer, but I try to kind of upgrade the ability to read yourself chart, and you can be kind of more wise life if you recognize your chart. Let's just start from, this is too complicated, so let's just delete the fire and maybe delete the child. So I just want to compare the wealth spirit with the mother spirit. Mother spirit is an input, and then we talked in last week, wealth spirit is the output of output. Because when we see the child spirit as an output, the wealth spirit, the wood, become the output of the water. So those two sides are the output realm. So this is like that. The child spirit and the wealth spirit are in the output realm, and the mother spirit and official spirit is in the input realm. I consider this wealth spirit as an output side and the mother spirit as an input side. So that's one analogy to compare input versus output to determine what energy the chart has more. Is my chart has more input or more output? Usually input person are more introvert, not always, and output oriented person are relatively more outroverted, more outgoing. So as the Dynamite Diva said, you have full of wood and you are the earth. If you consider your daily master is earth and you have full of wood, that means your official spirit, the wood, is dominant in your chart, and then that makes your chart weak. Let's start from here. And for the input and output aspect, so your daily master is earth and wood is large like that. I'm exaggerating this. So we can consider your input realm is a little bit bigger than output realm. We can start from here. There are two things in the input and then two elements, two spirits in the output. But the official spirit doesn't make the chart strong, only mother spirit. So how much fire your chart has, that one will determine your chart is relatively strong or weak. But for just full of wood as an official spirit dominant chart, that makes chart weak. So usually when my side is strong, the other side, the three elements on the other side could be the Yongshin, which means preferable energy. And when the other side is strong and then chart is weak, usually my side element become the Yongshin, the mother or the friendship spirit. So in this case, I don't know. It's quite pretty much balanced chart. The earth is really strong. Wood is stronger, but earth is in metal side, and then they are kind of in like together here. I still consider wood is a little bit bigger, larger. So I think this chart is a little bit weaker side. Zero fire. Okay, that is my problem. No, that is not the problem. There's one more question. Is the goat the animal you would use to compare compatibility with other charts? Oh, compatibility, like am I compatible with that person or not? That's different story. The goat, do you have goat? There are many theories of that, and then that compatibility could be really complicated. I will do that later, but like in classic, if there is like combinational aspect, like goat is part of triple combination of wood. So either the goat meets the boar, high water, or the rabbit, the Mao wood. That is considered as one of the good compatibility. And also there are another combination that goat with horse. The classic said that one is also one of the good compatibility, goat horse together. Like if you have a goat and then another person has a horse in the same location, like if the goat is on the daily branch, and another person has the horse on the daily branch as well. That one kind of makes the good compatibility, but that's not 100%. That's about, I will say about 20 to 30%. There's a meaning of that, the combinational aspect. And if there's a clash, there's a meaning of that, but it doesn't really critically determine the compatibility. It's maybe too much, but first, good compatibility, I might say about 40 to 50% of the compatibility question is about the Yongshin. If you have same Yongshin or same dominant energy, those people are quite compatible because the Yongshin is preferable energy that I want to use, and dominant energy is the energy that I am overwhelmed by. Those thinking and mind could be really matched together. So that is one thing, the same Yongshin and same dominant energy. And one character versus the other character, that one is kind of minor. So we have to figure out many different things. There are also like Shin Metal Daily Master with the goat person should meet like certain animal. Like a lot of stars are working through that. It's a lot of stars theory, but I don't find critical meaning for that. But there is a reason for that. And the reason of how star works are all about this 5 elemental energy. The crux is the 5 element. And if you know the dynamic of the elements, you will easy to understand the stars as well.